sense one of your friends who'd...
Looks like we got another reward.
I didn't realize that so many still remained. Danon owls truly are majestic indeed.
I thought the Danon owls had all but died out myself. That's what I get for making assumptions.
Just so we're clear, this place is supposed to be a secret.
Yes, I'm aware. Places like these should be kept out of the public eye.
It's a pity, though. With proper training, they could be made into a magnificent chorus.
What are they hooting about now?
Alfred and Xion can interpret for us, right?
Huh? Oh, no, I mean, it was just a lucky guess last time.
Yeah? Maybe you'll be lucky twice. Go on, give it a shot.
Really? Well, if you say so. Let's see. Listen to them. Are they really up to the task?
What do you mean? You're the one who put them in charge.
It's my responsibility to protect our friends.
Stop trying to take everything upon yourself.
This is what the owls are saying?
Of course.
I must say, though, we've found quite a number of owls. It's a testament to how much you care for Hootle, Rinwell.
I wonder which branch Hootle will perch on.
Rinwell?
Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Well, come on. The perches are only half filled. We've got to find the rest of the owls.
Now where might those fish be? Ha! All right. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Guess it's important to stay calm.
Now, where might those fish be? Time to try a different spot. All right. I'll get you next time. All right, once more from the top.
We've reached our destination.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almadria. You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail. This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Till then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on it.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't
Thanks, I appreciate.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure. I bet my old man would have been
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words, and heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. Sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. But no matter how much I play it back, and then there's everything with... I stopped her from killing Almadria. But was that really the right thing to do? Or I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled...
Yeah, I think he definitely would...
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think...
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against.
Sounds like a deal.
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almadria?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegis.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegis. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almadria did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almadria do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Renna really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almadria resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Sar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city? Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300...
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danan versus I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more...
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you...
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side.
You don't look so good.
The floor. It keeps moving.
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe, as a lord, my expectations for Almadria were already pretty low.
Yeah, and it wasn't as if...
You mean Deadheim.
The whole reason I started fighting back. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing...
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim, you may be able to free the Danan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, I saw it in Deadeye's eyes. He wanted
to hear Bayfon tell it. Deadeye wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwing, I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things...
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so...
You have your promise to Miguel, though. Your home...
I know. And then...
Who, me?
You and
Not sure.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans...
I don't know that I'd say
Well, I suppose it's real...
I really don't...
I think I'm getting seasick again.
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almadria, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cislodius Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadeye. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almadria. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But...
But what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well... I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almadria when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Shion's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
me much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almadria's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia. The lush green glades of Menancia. The harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually manage to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shion?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almadria. I'll ask Mahavar.
Look who's up! Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almadria.
Now that's what I call a ship!
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahag-Sar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelzelik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almadria plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balsev when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought I was a goner.
Balsev's brute strength was in a league all its own. Yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Danon in origin.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything. We seem to have come across something a little unusual.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Engaging!
Here's evil.
Try this!
Leave the charge. No mercy. Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! Now! I'm not done!
In the sky.
No further!
Lightning orb.
You're mine!
Purge malevolence. Reload.
Waterfall!
Now.
All yours, Kisara!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
No choice! Hold my lord! Not yet!
Going on fear. Here's
One more! Dragon form! I'm going in! I see one, eh? Dragon form!
Make it rain. Go for it.
Prepare to crumble!
Here goes.
Answer! I'll smash you! My shield not one!
Lightning to death. Hear me.
Target fire!
Do it.
Turin Alpha!
Get toasty.
Bird strike!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny...
Got it. That went well.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
That's far enough!
Take this!
Take this!
Time to shine.
Can't get out of this!
Sword Lane Alpha!
This one is mine!
These ones can run rings around us.
Tiger Blade! Sword Lane Alpha!
One shot! Take this! Anything
Now.
your way!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! My turn!
On guard!
Too fast!
Freeze.
Nicely done.
Dragon form!
Healing to death.
Appreciate.
This one's all mine! My shield! Take down their defenses!
Here's Uber.
Try this!
Photon flash.
Explosive!
Locked and loaded. Thunderblade.
Shoda!
Cover the caster.
Turn up their stations!
I'm only getting started. We'll soon see about that!
I'll be fire support! Not today! You're mine!
Do it! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Now!
We managed to pull through.
Little help!
I can carve through
This
rock!
one's
My
mine.
here I come!
Confiscating!
What is it?
Tiger blade! Annihilation!
Try this!
I can read your moves like a book!
We're not finished!
Do it!
Jill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here, let me
Not
help!
a chance! It's
On
almost
guard.
too strong!
Split it open!
Be my guest!
Raging
Double
storm!
demon fang!
Celestial!
I'm not done!
Like puddle! Make it break! Lost! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Now you'll learn!
So much for talking it out.
You've got spirit! Damn it, Bennett!
Thank you. Celestial, heal you all!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Here's a... Healing art! First aid!
you are. I'm not done!
Shield force! I'm only getting started!
No escape!
Will this help?
Look sharp!
Raging cascade! Healing circle!
Time to stop!
You're mine!
Thanks, Shield.
Let's refrain from losing.
Little help!
Here I come!
Look sharp!
Dragon War!
More without annihilation!
They really don't give up, do they?
Kikara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
My turn! Let me see what I can do!
Into the
My
depths!
shield!
Flaming meteor!
Try this! We're not finished!
Now, take this!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
We managed to pull through.
Right, here goes! Take this! You picked the wrong fight! Damn it!
Shield!
Dragon Swarm!
What's for the race?
The rebels! Stop them!
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Ready!
Come quietly!
Light astral
Try harder!
energy!
Not a chance!
Mega ray!
No escape!
Annihilation! Light astral blade!
See this! Strike! You're finished!
Sweet one!
Shut up!
Here!
Rising Phoenix!
Time to shine!
Double demon fang!
This one's mine!
Piercing roar! Here I come!
Annihilation! Lightning!
Dragon
Elemental
power!
energy! Let me
No
help!
escape!
Appreciate the help!
No escape! Sword Rain Alpha! Burn in hell! Dragon Form! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Never seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out. Dispose of the trash.
I'm not done!
Not on my watch!
It's over!
This one's
Dragon Form!
Did you see this coming?
Try this!
Rage! It's a duel of the arts!
Explosive ring!
Sleep now. I'll heal you all. I'll be saving
Flying spree!
now. Kisara, go for it.
Prepare to crumble! Will this help?
The enemy wields arts too.
Here, you'll soon see about that.
Devastation! Rising Phoenix! It's over! Try this! Rending Blast!
Not on my watch. Here.
Sword Rain Alpha! Take this!
Going in.
Dragon Form!
One more. Lightning
Try
Fire
this.
Blade. More with that.
Explosive ring!
Radiant Blood. Here. Now. Lost. Get toasty.
Burn Strike!
Annihilation.
Not a chance!
Managed to pull through.
Little help.
Here I come! Now you'll learn!
This one's
Dragon Form! Try this!
You'll pay for what you did.
I owe you one!
Their arts were interrupted.
Double Demon Fang! Take this!
There.
Sword Rain Alpha! Rending
Here
Blast!
it goes.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Here's the healing capture. First aid.
No escape! Burn it out!
Raging cat.
One more! Dragon Form!
Going in.
Try this! Explosive ring!
Healing circle.
No.
Take care.
Can't... In here!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Resuscitation.
Switch not done yet! Take this! No escape!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. This one's mine.
Explosive ring!
Tiger blade. I'll build us a
No escape! Sword Rain Alpha!
Tiger blade. Appreciate the help.
Rending Blast!
Annihilate. This one's mine. Flame of fury.
This should do it!
Here's
No escape!
Sleep now, sir.
Guardian
Will
Field!
this help? Here goes.
I'm not done!
On guard! Appreciate the help.
Crush!
Lightning condense!
Wind!
Reload!
Here I come!
Sorry,
This one!
This should do it!
Don't leave me all alone here. Now... You've gone and ticked me off! I don't have... What's left? I'm all right. Let me out.
Take this!
Shot.
No escape!
This one's mine.
Oh no!
That's enough.
Regenerate!
All right. Let me out.
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with love. Resuscitation!
Here, let me help. I can't move.
This one keeps charging up!
That's what my shield for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
still got some fight left in me.
Dragon Form!
Let them
Radiant
march!
light.
Forgive me. This is my
Not
fault.
today! Dragon Form!
Don't
Going
suffer
in.
in silence.
That's it. Tiger Blade.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! You're mine! It's over!
No further.
Lightning set right!
Tiger Blade.
Here's a healing arc!
It's too much! I owe you one!
Lightning!
Let's try harder!
This one is mine. This one's mine.
Leave the Dragon Form!
Arctic water!
A new lease on life.
Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind!
Tiger Blade.
Sleep now!
Take this!
I'll
Strike!
this Freeze Lancer!
Uh,
I'm... sorry.
Stay away from my friend! Sword Rain Alpha!
Glacial Spear! Here's the
You're
easy
leaving
one!
me!
Mine. I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolition! Make it rain!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I'm pretty worn out.
Want to rest up for a bit?
Looks like some solid equipment.
That equipment should come in handy.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
I'd like to check their way. If you don't mind.
Done. This is sure to give the others...
We've reached our destination. Stay sharp. Going in.
Little help!
Bring him down!
I'm only getting started.
Anything in armor is all mine!
I'm the true gunslinger around here.
Here, let me down! Too fast! Stand back! I'll trip it up! Front! Dragon Force! Try this! Mission!
Going in.
Sword Ring Alpha! Here I come!
This one's
Not
mine.
done!
More for the stockpile.
Everybody okay?
We're all right. Let's dispose of the trash.
On you! Here I my shield! Dragon Force! Down! Try this! Explosive Ring!
I'll have to take my revenge on you.
I feel an edge! Sword Ring Alpha! Fire support!
Here I go.
Sword Ring
I'm only
Alpha!
getting started.
Hands down!
Annihilation. Here,
Win!
Flame of Fury.
Searing down! Listen! You're finished!
Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! Onward and upward. Gotta break through!
Switch off fear. Here's evil. Energy.
You're mine! Dragon Swarm! Wind! Searing Gale! You're mine! Sword Ring Alpha!
This one's mine. Healing circle. Lightning meteor.
Double Demon Fang! Dragon Distance!
You
require a hand. Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation. Freeze land.
smelling to me. Yeah! And the
This one's mine.
Do it! Double me! In an instant! Impact Cross!
Raging cascade.
Dragon Swarm!
I'm out of ammo.
Severing Wind!
Now. Sora. Go for it.
Prepare to crumble!
Seems about right to me.
These don't seem like your run-of-the-mill Zoogles the Renans usually keep around.
Indeed. I believe it's safe to assume these were used in her experiments.
They certainly... Look as twisted as her.
That's far enough! The rebel! Smash you! My feeling!
Not on my watch.
Here's
a healing shield.
You think that shield will save you?
Got you now!
Ready. Mega ray.
Double Demon Fang! Severing Wind! You're mine!
Tiger blade.
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that.
All mine!
Ready and rarely.
Appreciate the help!
Storm.
You're mine! It's over!
I'm on a roll.
Try this!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolition!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm out
Sword
of
Ring
ammo.
Alpha! Try this! Brendan Flash! Sword... You're mine!
I'll heal you all.
Sword Ring Alpha!
Make it break! This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Will this help?
Thunder Touch! Here I come! Sword Ring Alpha!
Look sharp. Hey, that.
Brendan Flash!
Tiger blade.
Sword Ring Alpha! Not today! You won't make a fool of me!
Raging cascade.
Try this!
In here.
Explosive Ring!
Make it break. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
This is...
I remember seeing instruments just like this back in Estaluva Forest.
It looks and smells like some kind of medicine.
Whatever this place was used for, I doubt it was anything of repute.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
A barrier. That may indicate Almadria is near.
Then we've got to find a way to get through somehow.
Let's see if we can find something that'll release it.